Hello everyone. I am Dr. Sharmistha Banerjee from the Department of Design at IIT Guwahati, and I bring forth to you this 12-week course on user research methods. So why user research methods? Let us begin with a question. Why do some products and services succeed remarkably while others, despite significant investment, fail to connect with people they were designed for? So more often than not, the answer lies in whether the user research was done properly or not. So user research is a systematic study of the people who use or will use a product, service or system. It may also include the people who shape the product indirectly or those who need a product that does not yet exist. It sits at the very heart of human-centered design process. So without rigorous user research, design decisions are driven by assumptions rather than evidence. And assumptions, as both researchers as well as practitioners have noted, that can go wrong, and wrong in a very expensive manner, because after the product is in the market and you realize that it does not work with your users, then it is an expensive mistake that you have conducted. So today's organizations across the world, whether it be tech giants like Google, Meta, Microsoft, or Indian companies like Flipkart, Zomato and PhonePe, or design consultancies such as IDEO or Frog Design, they all recognize user research is one of the core and fundamental UX strategy for product design, for service design and for innovation. So does not matter what kind of field you go into, user research forms the backbone for all your products. So the demand for professionals who can conduct rigorous, ethical and insightful user research is growing each day. So what will this course offer to you? This 12-week course will cover both qualitative and quantitative methods. We begin in the first 2 weeks with the fundamentals. So we will be talking about research paradigms, the human-centered design framework, ethics in user research, and how to plan a research protocol. We will also learn to analyze user requirements, map different stakeholders, and choose the right method for the right research question. From week 3 onwards, we will make a deep dive into the methods in itself. So we will cover ethnographic observation, participant and non-participant observation, field documentation techniques, reflexivity, contextual inquiry and many such other methods. In week 5 and 6, we will address dimensions that are often less emphasized in most conventional user research courses. So aspects related to emotionals, the cultural cues of user experience, and how human perception, cognition and sensorial modality shape interaction with design artifacts. We will draw on fundamentals from Hofstede and Hall for the cross-cultural research and on cognitive psychology principles such as attention, memory, mental models and cognitive load. In week 7 and 8, we will explore participatory design and empathy mapping methods that bring users into the design process as active collaborators. We will also learn methods like game storming techniques for intuitive ideation and cultural probes as a method for assessing the deeper, harder to articulate aspects of user experience. Week 9 and 11 will cover interview techniques in both structured and unstructured formats, focus group methodologies, artifact analysis, the AEIOU framework, systematic observation, root cause analysis, tools such as fishbone diagrams and the 5 whys. We will also learn about questionnaire design and scaling methods and the construction of personas, scenarios and user journey maps from the research data we have collected. The course concludes in week 12 with protocol analysis, think aloud methods and the fundamentals of statistics, which help us analyze all the data that we have gathered through the different research methods. So who should take this course? If you are an undergraduate or a postgraduate student in design, human-computer interaction, computer science, psychology or a related discipline, or a working professional in UX, UI, product design, product management or research. So in short, anyone involved in human-centered design process and in product development can take this course and it will be useful for you. The course will run for 12 weeks with approximately 2.5 hours of video lectures each week. So let us begin this course and have fruitful learning experience. The only mantra that you have to remember while we are doing this particular course is good design begins with understanding the people for whom you are designing it. So looking forward to meeting you in the course. Thank you so much.